Sniper! Nice. Nice.
Oh, what a relief.
Indeed. You get your butt kicked way too much, Ash. Alright, we got Leonie to a paladin. Nice.
All that hard work's paid off.
Wait, I have said it's in my list. Is Catherine's here? Cyril's here? Wait, what? Yay. I didn't know he was a fighter. He's really small. Well, hang on a second. Aptitude? Whoa. Jeez. He's just good at stuff. Not good at magic, though. Riding and flying and axing and lancing and bowing. We're gonna make him an archer.
I passed.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I didn't realize he was gonna be in my class. Did everyone just automatically join? Cyril, Catherine. Everyone just automatically joined. And that's fine. Okay. Sounds great. Okay then. All you have left is Hilda and Rhea. Yeah, look at that. Well then. Let's go ahead and explore for the day. What is going on? Fire Festival. Yeah. There's also Rare Monster next week. Well, regardless, let's explore. Nothing else to say, I guess. Hey, Petra.
I have had the arrival of a letter from Edelgard. She is asking that I join her side.
Of course she is. She's trying to gather her strength.
She is making the decision. No, she is deciding if Bridget is a friend or an enemy of the Empire. But my choice is not to be friends. My choice is to fight with you.
Thank you, Petra.
Bridget is not a friend of the Empire. We will not be following again. We will be ready to fight with you instead.
Well, that's good to hear.
To think that the Flame Emperor was Edelgard all along.
Yeah.
Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Ramire Village? Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, it at least seems like she was involved.
Yep.
And yet she was able to remain so composed while she was enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
Yep. Load of garbage, isn't it? Agreed.
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
She seems to think force is the only way. Yeah, that's exactly it. She recognizes that the church is dangerous, which I do agree to a certain extent. I don't deny that at all. But at the same time, the fact that her only option is to kill everyone.
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it.
Fair. Fair. Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected, isn't it?
No kidding.
Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history.
Oh.
It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through. I hope we both survive. Let's battle with all our might and pray we win this thing.
Agreed. Agreed.
Well, I'll be. I can't believe the Empire raised an army. Even I couldn't have guessed it. War is profitable, but dangerous. I really don't like seeing people I care about out there mixed up in all this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers Academy. I feel accepted here.
Good.
I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it.
Good. I feel the same.
I feel braver just hearing you say that, Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor.
Excellent. We're gonna win. Gonna win.
Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vester was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him.
Oh my gosh.
Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard.
Oh jeez.
And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do?
Wow. That's terrible. Wow. Man, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I'm glad the game, pointed that out. Having a ruler that is opposed to you coming in when you have ties to the family that it rules over, or their families rather, that rules over, it's just too much. Man.
There are always small power struggles, still. It has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
We're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning. The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
Yikes. Shamir not giving me very positive vibes here. Need more positive vibes. Hey, Cyril.
It's my job to protect Lady Rhea. I've got to do it, and I got to do it as best I can. If that means I got to die for her, then I will.
Don't say that, Cyril.
How could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it at all.
Well, Edelgard has her reasons, especially how she was brought up. Man. I wish I had better understanding. If I had more information from her. Would that change my opinion, though? I'd probably feel more empathy, but I don't think it changed my decision.
Those who serve the Church must cast aside all selfish desires and devote themselves fully to their beliefs. But is it right to wield piety as a weapon? I have never considered such things before. The Church, I have always done what I thought best to save the people of Fodlan.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. That's my biggest concern. Blind faith is not... Blind faith is dangerous. It's extremely dangerous. The fact that someone can act without actually thinking just because of their faith in something, it bothers me a lot. Because it means that there's a higher opportunity for wrongdoing to occur because you just don't realize how wrong it is. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. It is a mess.
I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now,
Oh yeah, graduation.
now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
Yeah.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial Army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game, for our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
Yeah, we do.
That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Casper's father is oh man. That means who else? That means the Linhart's family is also siding with the Emperor? Oh my goodness.
We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach.
Yeah. Agreed. Intermediate Lance Tournament. Alright, let's save. Ferdinand Ezapally. Oh yeah.
That was nothing. Only a fool challenges me.
Easy.
That was nothing. You are nothing.
All right. See if we get 3 times lucky. Nope.
Only a fool challenges me.
Do it some more.
This was beneath me.
And last but not least,
This was beneath me.
all right. You did it, Ferdy. Cool.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
Got it. Why would Dimitri say that?
His Highness would not say that I can think of only one explanation. She must have been involved in the tragedy of Duskur.
Oh crap. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. The Flame Emperor was what was it? Was created out of the flames of Duskur and Enbar. Oh gosh, things are worse than I remember. Blah.
You'll battle Edelgard, right? Good luck. Me? Oh, I'm going to run away. I have zero interest in dying here, thank you very much.
Build recruit? Gifts? Lost items.
Oh, you found it! Thank you Oh, you found... Oh, you found it! Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart.
Okay. Let me give some gifts.
You'll battle me? Professor, I saw you looking at me. I know what that look means. You want to add me to your class? Just kidding. But if you did invite me to join, I'd consider it. Oh, you really have taken a shine to me.
Yes.
I hope I can live up to your expectations. I look forward to learning from you.
Well, we got her. We got her. Oh man. Whew. All we have left is Rhea, which she's just not in our class. There's nothing we can really do about that. Advocate. Ah. What's her crest? Combat arts occasionally prevent counters. Nice. Ooh, heavy armor bonus. Man. Oh, we did it.
At times like this, I just feel so anxious, you know? But you'll watch out for me out there, right, Professor?
Yeah. Well, that changed. So originally she was like, yeah, I'm gonna run away. But now that she's part of the class, she's like, okay, I'm gonna stay and fight, but you got my back. Oh, yay.
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles?
I have no idea.
Me either. Of course, even if we did get it, what do we do about it?
That's so. Once the Imperial Army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Everything will be alright.
I believe you. With the knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
Once the...
What?
Lorenz.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
Yeah, poor Lorenz.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor? And she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
Just calm down and go to war. Yay!
Dear me. Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
We will not lose.
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're up against the entire Imperial army. Still,
I know someone as smart as you will figure something out.
Indeed. Indubitably. Probably.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard.
Yeah.
Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger, that means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that. It doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show. But first, I gotta get some food.
Lighthearted to the end, aren't you, Raph? I love it. I love it. We need more of Raph. We need more Raphaels in our lives.
The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator.
Yep.
Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and everything else.
Yep.
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
Her ideals are in conflict with yours.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you.
Agreed. I think that's the main reason why I'm a little flustered with this whole situation right now. Is I don't think she would have willingly done this if she knew that people would die. At least allies. Like I don't know. Maybe she would. Maybe she would. Maybe that's the I would do anything for this kind of situation. Kind of mindset. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful.
Hello there! How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ALL.
Okay. I don't like interfering in squabbles between noble brats, but the parents complain if I don't. It's annoying. Could be entertaining to make the parents fight instead. Oh, Shamir. You're scary.
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Need something?
Yeah.
See you again soon.
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not?
Again. Well, we already kind of figured this out. I want to stop it if I can.
An honorable notion. Do you think there is something to be done? Whatever shall we do? I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
Agreed.
Professor,
Marianne.
can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now
We can win this together.
Surely we can win if we rely on each other. Right, Professor?
Indeed. Together or not at all. That's how this all works.
Yes, I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
I'm hoping so. I mean, Zothis is in here someplace. I'm sure she doesn't want to die, so we'll turn back time a whole bunch. Oh, there's a quest here.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor.
Okay. Quest.
I have something to ask of
We've been scouting the makeup of the Imperial Army, but much is still unclear. Any information you could provide would be a great help. Okay. We'll do it. Ah, there we go.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
Good for you, Eloise. I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
Good.
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
It's possible. It's possible. Horrific, but possible.
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
Agreed, Lysithia. Agreed.
The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow. Doesn't make much sense, though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess.
Probably.
I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
Good call. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're fine. I doubt the Empire is trying to destroy opera companies. If they are, then, well, just another nail in the coffin. Rhea?
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial Army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
I will try.
May the goddess's voice reach you.
Easy enough.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little.
Yikes.
They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Interesting. It's true that a lot more people have been coming and going of late. Perhaps we could secure new information if we captured someone from the Imperial Army. Thank you. That is quite helpful. Ooh, an elixir. What's an elixir? Elixir, 99 HP. Okay, that explains that. Okay, dokie. I think we're gonna do some faculty training. We'll finish off with some eating, and then we'll close out the week.
We must protect the Archbishop.